Happy Wednesday night, y'all. I'm impromptu live. Yeah, because I got time to do it, so we're doing it. So what up, everybody? Like my background? Isn't it cute? I think she's cute. How's everybody's Wednesday? Is it great? Hopefully it's great, y'all. It's a new month. It's great in here. It's great out here. I'm excited. I don't know. Is an impromptu live? I don't know who's coming. Do not know who's coming. However, it's gonna be okay. So hopefully everybody's having a great night. There's a couple different things. I have a little bit of a Dollar Tree haul for y'all. Some stuff that I found that I wanted to show you guys. And then, I figured we could do a little something, whatever you guys want to do. I don't know, I wanted to hang out with y'all and show you these goodies. Hello! Hi, Jean! How are you? How's your Wednesday? Thanks for joining. Like my background? It's like slick oil. Might make my camera go in and out, but it's an impromptu live. But I figured, hey, why not, right? Got the time. Let's hang out. Let's chat. Let's have a little late night nail sesh. I think that's cool. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hey, Cheddar Love, what you doing, girl? I'm doing good. How are you? How has you been doing? It's going well, just catching up on. Yes, girl. Swatch away. Shout out to you guys. You like my background? It keeps making it go blurry, but I figured I have like a little Dollar Tree haul that I found some cool stuff. I didn't just go buy a bunch of like random stuff either. I seen this and I was like, ooh. Hi, LA Boutique. How are you? Just trying to clean up my nail room. Hey, mine needs clean too, by the way. We're just hanging out, chilling, having a little nail therapy sesh. Nail therapy sesh is just anything that has to do with nails. We're hanging out, we're talking, we're doing nails. We have hauls we can unbox, whatever. It's just a good time to hang out and just have a good time. Hi, Gen Xer. Hi. I'm finally glad you're here too. Hello, ladies. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. So, because y'all are in here, I'm just going to get to it. But I do have this Dollar Tree haul. I'm going to pull you guys up, though, I think. I wish this was, like, bigger, But what are you going to do? So I got this from the Dollar Tree. And I thought they were pretty cool items. It's not, like, a lot, but we're going to try something out, too. It's $4.36? Wow! Aww. Well, I hope you feel better. Rest is great for you, though. Well, I appreciate you popping in. Hi, Candy. How are you, love? So Dollar Tree haul, y'all, for this little impromptu nail therapy session of ours. So I got a few things. I got these, like, cards. They're not nail related, but they're blank and they were cute, and I got these at Dollar General. But I got, like, 4 or 5 packs of these, and I just think I love them because they're purple. And they say yay, yay, yay on them. Hi! Okay, love, no worries. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. But we got that. I thought it was cute. Comes with 8 cards, 8 envelopes, so it's great for giveaways and all that good stuff. Look at this. So, we're going to do something with these sponges that I seen on IG. So, it's a little DIY as well, I guess. But I saw, this isn't the sponge that they use, but this is what I found. So, we're going to use these and see if we can't make something out of these after I get done showing you guys this. What I'm excited for is, I'll show you after the fact, but I did get some new cuticles. New cuticles? No, I have my own cuticles. A cuticle trimmer, as they say. Mine broke, so I figured, let's try these guys out and see if they're actually good or not, I don't know if they're good, but I don't typically buy a lot of stuff at the Dollar Tree. I used to, but now it's just kind of, I don't like just buying a bunch of randoms and then it just sit here. Hi, Juju. It just sits here, you know what I mean? So, this is what it looks like. I mean, they're okay. They're not, like, too sharp, I guess, but they got the little thing that comes out. I mean, they're good enough for $1.25. Can't complain, right? Ugh. I mean, they work. They do the job. They do the job. I don't cut my cuticles, but I do have, like, I do get, like, hard skin around my edges, so I do use it for that. Okay, there's that. Okay, I'm excited for these. Now, these are nail related, guys. Hey, it's okay. Go ahead. Scream that name, girl. Okay, so I'm excited for these. So, this is nail related, actually. And I think I hit the jackpot on these, but I don't know. Hi, TWC. So, look at these. Look at that. Oh, my God. No wonder it looked so freaking dark in here. Didn't have my light on, guys. So, this brand, Tony, is a big nail brand and makeup cosmetic brand at the Dollar Tree. It sucks you only get 3 charms. However, I bought these so I had at least 2 of each. But look, it's a guitar, guys. It's a sun, a guitar, and this little guy. What are these called? I don't know what a pull stream is. But what is that called? Turquoise, right? Turquoise. So this is what it looks like. And I mean, I mean, they're all on Facebook, X, IG, all that good stuff. But this is called Purple Haze. This was the only one that they had in terms of, like, charms that I found this time. Turquoise, yeah, there we go. Because typically they have, like, last time they have, like these little things last time, and I was like, what? These are at the dollar store? Excuse me? You know? These are mochas in here, and they're glass, and I'm like, how are these at the Dollar Tree? What? So I was expecting to find something like that. However, I didn't. They didn't have any this time. Oh, but look at this little guitar! What? What? I've never seen one like that before, but this thing's cool too. It's like a sun type. And then this. I just think they were so cool. You know? So I had to get another one just so I had at least 2. So I got a thing to put these in. So I'm going to set these back in here until we get to that thing. Because these are new to the Dollar Tree, I guess. At least to mine anyway. I don't know if they are to your guys's. Oop. Oh well. Anyway. So we got 2 of those, right? And then I found these. I use Sheen for charms. I also bought lots of silicone molds to make lots of 3D cards. Ooh, yay! Hell yeah. I know, right? I found these. These are, well, nail art 3D stickers by the same brand. And look at this thing. You could use this as a bookmark or something. You know, wrap something around it and use that. That's pretty cool, actually. But, so this is the sticker. And it reminds me of the... Hi, Melissa. Well, hello. Hello, Kyle. These remind me of those, crap. I forget what they're called, but you know what I mean? But they kind of remind me of, like, LV style stickers. They're not, but that's what they reminded me of, so I had to grab them. There was only one, so of course I had to grab it. I think there's only one sheet in here. Yeah, there's only one sheet in here, so yeah. That's true, I could. Hi, Vibe Nail Lounge. How are you? Thanks for coming, love. But yeah, these are super cute. Definitely super cute for sure. I couldn't believe I was like, wow, this is new. I love the packaging. I love their packaging. This one's called Rebel. And then they have, so we got those. Now, the last 3 things I got that are like that, I found all of these. These were the only 3, like, actual pigments that are in big jars, which I thought was pretty good for the Dollar Tree. You know? How are you, Vibe Nail Lounge? How are you, sweetie? I had to get every color just because, like, I don't have this color, but I think I do have a red. but I didn't have this one. So I was excited. So this one's called Kiss and Tell Chrome. This one's called Red Romance. Look at the box on this one. This one's called Golden Lights. Bronze Chrome. Hi, friend. Yay! That's great. Your live was awesome. I just wanted to do a little impromptu, you know, nail sesh. Just to... Oh, this one's cracked, but let's see how much is in there. Whoa! Look at that, y'all. They give us way more than anything I've gotten on Shein. Usually on Shein it's like half full. But that's a lot. Ooh, we should use these, guys. Definitely should use those. Plus you get the little applicator with it, so that's nice too, you know? It's kind of crazy. Dollar Tree's stepping up the game. But in mine, they have like these weird things. I don't know if this is everybody's, but in mine, they have, like, I don't know. I don't know if they have these in yours, but these like packages that look like they bought it from somewhere else and put it inside another package and then just stuck it up on the wall. It's quite weird. There we go. That's full. That's quite full, actually. Now, the real test is, are they actually good ones, you know? I got most of my fairy dust or crumbs on Shein. I tend to get them for under... Ooh, okay. Oh. I wasn't sure if you guys had a Dollar Tree over there or not. Or something like it. And then we have the bronze. I don't think I've ever made, like, a bronze set. I really want to make, like, not necessarily like a bronze, but like a rose gold set of some sort. Hi, Jillian. You did? Yay! I can find it on AliExpress or Shein. Really? Ooh, here we go. That is pretty, though. Yay, that's awesome. You found this one. I wasn't sure if all Dollar Trees had these or not, because some places have some things and others don't. So I wasn't quite sure exactly, you know. Because last time they had these, and they had 2 different versions of these. And so I got both of the versions, just because, you know, some of the stuff I don't have. So I was like, It does look pretty. We have Euro Shop, but only cheap. Oh, gotcha. It is. Brown is in. Hi, is it Ariana? They are. Alright, I'm gonna move all this out of the way. Oh, at least this stuff here. And then show you my favorite part of it all. Because I think it's gonna be cool to have... Hold on, let me... I think it's gonna be cool to show you... Okay, so these are new, guys. I know, it's crazy. So they have these, and they just put these out on the shelf when I got there. These are nice. Look, their own case. Their own jars. Listen, the jars are, you know. But for craft-wise, you can put charms in these. You can fit quite a bit in here. You can add glitter in here. All kinds of stuff, right? So I was thinking about adding... I was going to add these charms to this and see exactly, you know, if they, like, open and all that. But these were only $1.25. I bought all that they had. I mean, they're pretty tight on there. They're not, like, coming off or anything. Oh, you have them? Yay! They are. Ooh, I could make them into chrome liquid. But, I mean, for them... Oh, well, I mean, I had to pull pretty hard to get that open. So, that's quite nice. What these remind me of, though, these remind me of, like, those ones you get from, like, with the glitter in it, you know? Hold on. Alright. Stuff's getting stuck. So they remind me of these little glitter things, like the cases that these are in. These little round, like, plastic cases is what these remind me of, but they're so big, so you can fit a lot of glitter in these. They look like they're about 10 grams, though. Hi, Jessica. Love their lip. Oh, I've never tried their lip oils, though. Oh, really? They're pretty. They have a lot of the, at mine at least, they have a lot of the cosmetic stuff, but not a lot of the nail stuff. A lot of the nail stuff goes fast. But I found these, and they had literally just put them out on the shelf, so I was, like, super excited. So I got quite a bit of these. I got some for a friend and myself. So I was like, if I don't have any more room and I want certain, you know, I could either put glitter in here or nail charms, something like that. Hi, Matt Acoustic. Hello. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. If you use it for glitter. Yeah, I know. I thought, but I wasn't sure because I like mine to be in, like, actual, like, jars. Hi, Jessica. If you find the oils, buy them. They're amazing. Actually hydrating. Really? I've seen their oils, like, once. Like, is it from the Tony brand or just, like, in general? Like, their oils in general? Alright. But yeah, I figured if I didn't have enough room, I at least have these until I can get, like, my other stuff to come in. And, I mean, you get 9. I mean, and it's in its own case. And, I mean, if you want to take these out, I don't know. Do these come out? Hold on. Do these really come out? Oh, my God. They come out, you guys. Ah, that's even better. Even better. Wow. I didn't know that this came out, but there was another one that they had where I was going to... Did I open this up? No, I didn't. Just some of these are upside down, but I was going to get this other one, which was, like, thicker. It was, like, some more square, more of, like, a... maybe for yarn or tools or something like that. And, I was gonna get those, or that one, to put my foils in, because I want a small case that I can, like, line up all my foils in. I don't want them to be in my thing anymore, and I thought that that would be a really good, you know, type of thing, but I was like, nah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll just wait and see how these turn out, because if I didn't end up liking these, you know what I mean, I would take them back and then just get that. But I actually like these. They're actually cool. Let me add some glitter in it and just see what we're working with here. Just to give you guys an idea. Because I don't want to, like, say, oh, whatever, and then not actually test it out for you guys, you know? So let's put some glitter. Let's get some glitter in there. Let's get some flitter in there and see what happens. So I have, like, all these, like, mixed type... Like, these right here would be nice to put in, like, cases like this, so I could get them kind of in like, a case. So that's cool, because these are not, you know, these are all different. But let's try this guy. Let's try different ones. Hi, Riley. Hi, Maria. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Kat. Hello, everybody. Magnets and stuff can fit. Yes, that's true. That's a great idea. We're going to be DIYing stuff, too. I wrap my foils around the blank business card and then put them in a... I know. And I haven't done that yet. But. What I was thinking was... I could take this out and just show you, but I was going to just kind of, like, wrap them in my finger. Just kind of put them in a line like this. So I can fit a whole bunch in here like so. And I'll still be able to see what they are. Not in this particular case, in a different case, but somewhat similar to this. But now I'm just kind of testing out. Let me get something y'all can actually see. Oh, here we go. But I have this guy. I got this guy for these, like, types of glitters. And, well, I can't fit a lot in there, but you can fit quite a bit if they're in these little cases. I just want to get them out of these cases. Can you make a blue one? A blue glitter. Right now I'm just testing the jar, but I mean we can make a blue glitter. I have plenty of it. Alright, I'm gonna like lightly close this. Okay, let's see what happens, guys. We're gonna put it to the test because I feel like it's only fair. Woo! Oh my gosh, look at these. Have you guys ever encapsulated these in a nail? These little, like, I don't even know. They're just little round things. They came in like a slime thing, and I'm like, ooh, we could put those in nails. So I kept them. Alright. Let's see what happens, shall we? Alright, she's on there pretty tight. I use photo albums. I know, I haven't done that yet, though. I got way too many. I have like 8-inch 3-ring binders. Just found a bunch. Oh no! Not oh no, but wow. I mean, look at that. It's not coming off, but that doesn't mean they're not all gonna do that. But, I mean, for the most part, if it drops, I'm doing it pretty hard. And it still isn't open, so just twist it, though, because it's got glitter in it, but for the most part, look, it closes actually quite nice. I'm sure there's some that may not, so you just have to be careful. I'm not really sure, but I think that's cool. Works! So we can add glitter in here, guys. Alright, we gotta fill one with glitter. And then I'm gonna fill one with charms. But I'm gonna take all these out, and we're gonna fill these up. Okay, so this one I'll put with charms, and then this one we'll do... We're just kind of hanging out. I know, right? Now let's check this one. The lid doesn't come off or anything. Like, I actually have to, like, pull on it, so that's cool. So I'll take this, put that over there. So now I'm going to be able to have a bunch of nice, like, these all together in one case, you know? I don't know why I opened that. I don't like the ones with the lids like this because, man, last time I opened one, it went everywhere. Well, I can't get the lid off, so I guess we're just going to have to do it like this. Oh, come on. But yeah, I thought we would hang out, we would do this, and then I want to DIY something with you guys I think would be fun. Okay, there we go, I got it. I was going to say, that's going to take forever we do that. Look at that. Alrighty. Yay, hopefully you guys can see that. I'm hoping. I have more of these. I have this one. And we have this one. Because I was like, I want to keep all of, like, these types of glitters because they're thicker, right? They're more or less, they're thicker glitters. I don't really, sequins, I guess you want to call them. Together. But, like, I have my LV glitters and stuff like that. Oh, do ya? I have other ones in here, too, which is great, because I'll be able to, like, put them in here and get them out of my actual drawer. And then I have glitter like this, which is just glitter, but I like getting them out of those. But I do have... I have, like, these guys. I have these little stars and moons, which I have some here. These are just stars, but these are actual stars and moons. So we can put those together. And then these ones are just stars. Little stars. So we're going to put all these together. And I got these little stars as well. And, oh, I got some of these little butterflies that I can put with these guys. Put these together all in their own case. And I'm not going to show these in case there's whatever in here, but I have these little guys. So, like, these bigger ones can go in here, you know? Like, these little... Hi, Dr. Pepper for life! Hi, Brooklyn! Aw, thanks! I might fall asleep on you. No worries, babe. Hi, Nail Crusade! Aw, thanks for coming. Is it Lisa? Hi, Lisa! Thanks for dropping in, Kat. Thanks for dropping in, Nail Crusade. Grow a garden. Hello. Dried flowers. Yes, I also have those too. And I have this little fluff, but I think I'm gonna keep him in that. But I do have dried flowers. I only have a... Oh my gosh, you guys. I can take my dried flowers out. Okay, alright, this is great. This is great. We're doing great here. Alright, let's do these big ones real quick. Let's get these out of the way, and then we'll do our flowers. Hi, Cindy. Can I please get pin? What's that? Get a pin? I don't know. I've never done that. I don't know. Aw. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Alright, there they are. I mean, dude, I appreciate you guys, like, hanging out with me. So if you guys have any questions or whatever, anything like that, just let me know. Just let me know. What's to do? I kind of want to keep all these guys together, like the stars and the... I can get rid of these, like, small cases, and these are... all these sequins can be together, which is nice. Which I'm excited for, actually. What up, everybody? Make sure you like and subscribe. Shout out to everybody in here. These are iridescent, which I really like these stars because they're the cutouts. And I like these little tiny ones, which are the insides of the stars. And I will try to get every single one out that I can. It's hard trying to get these out of the bags, but I think this is called... I think these are from... Oh gosh, I can't remember now. I'll try to get the rest of those out later. But I really like them. I want to encapsulate them into like a galaxy set. Hi, Nevaeh. Hi, Addie. Hi, Adore. How are you, sweetie? How are you feeling, babe? You feeling any better? I think that's it of like these ones. I know I got more. I know I do. Here's some butterflies. I got a bunch of lips, but they're in their own like little cases, so... Ooh, I got some stars in this one. But I'm just trying to do, like, bigger sequins and stuff. And then we'll go into, like, the other ones. Woo! Alright, this is all just not big ones. Alright. I do have a lot, though, so... Whoa. Alright. So, I knew I had more. Haha. I knew I had more. Okay, these are glow in the dark. This is glitter, glitter, and then we have these. So, these are kind of like the same, just, you know. So... we're going to try to keep all these together. And I got this one from Just Nikki. She's a content creator on here as well. She has her own shop. She has glitters. She does bracelets. This is one of her bracelets as well. They're really good qualities too. Hi, Emily. Honestly, no, I can't sit up for long still, but... Aw, I'm sorry, love. I hope you feel better. Place a small piece of fabric softener in the bag and shake it. Oh, okay. Hi, Venting. Hi, A. Holmes. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Verity. Hello, everybody. Please don't say that. Thanks. Alright. So we have these. These are like little bunnies. They're great. So, I think I have other bunnies too. Somewhere that are like the same color. They're somewhere. So I'll be able to put those in here too. Hi, Addie. Yeah, I'll definitely do that for sure. So we have just enough for these last ones right here. The same type of ones that I want to keep together. Who all loves anything that has to do with nails? This one's got big moons in it. Thanks for coming and hanging with me, everybody. We're going to do a little DIY project, see if it works after this. I just had to do like a little late night. Oh, there goes my glitter all over. Do you have anything? Nope, don't have dinos. That would be cool, though, if I did. I was singing. Oh. Well, I appreciate that. Because, you know, you never know. It's not like I knew. I know, love, but rooting for you to feel better. Because everybody deserves to feel better. So, we can put some hearts in the chat for you. You haven't played with any glitter? You guys love nails? Yay! I love glitter, nails, acrylic, gel. Ooh, I really like this combo, though. The pink and the white and the purple. I really do. I'm getting this everywhere, but hey. That's kind of what happens with glitter. You kind of lose some. No big deal, though. Oh! There goes that one. I got glitter everywhere already. Oh, yeah, look at that. I don't have any purple hearts like that, though. I used to, but they drop on the floor, and then I just swap them up. I do not have slime. Oh, this is all from a Dollar Tree haul. I just unboxed this, nail charms, and stickers. These are the stickers I got from the Dollar Tree. And then I got these cases, and then I'll show you the charms in just a second. The charms are cool AF. They're little guitars and stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. I had to get them. So I bought two. That way I had one of each. And oh god, I just put that everywhere. I am, accident prone. Okay. Things just happen and go everywhere. And we just kind of deal with it as we go and have fun in the process, y'all. Nothing's too literal. We're just having fun. And hearts are going everywhere. Because I'm loved, so they're just going everywhere. Just kidding, guys. Not really, though. Oh. Okay. They still went everywhere, but I think I got the majority of them. But that's a pretty mix. The only thing, though, is I have these. And I kind of wanted to keep, like, all these types together in one little case. So I'm just going to put them in here. Because they're, like, the same color, you know? So, we're just going to put these little flowers in here. Because there's flowers in there, too. Yeah, I think these might be 10 gram. Maybe a little bit bigger. So I'm going to, like, stir that up. So I know that there's also hearts in there. Just 'cause, you know. I mainly do acrylic. That's my fave. But I do have polygel. I do polygel, hard gel. I kind of basically do whatever. Alright, so there's that one. Yay! Are they hard to find? Joseph. I know, right? And I'm glad that when, like, all of their stuff, you can take their stickers right off. And they come right off without any residue, which is great. I love that. Okay. So that's one case down, guys. Alright. One's going to be a flower case. Because that's just a definite. This one, ooh. Here's this one. Some of these are kind of, like, the only thing is, like, they're scuffed up, but whatever. It was $1.25. I'm not gonna complain. You know? So this one, I'm gonna put all these, like, crazy doodads in here. Actually, wait a minute. Alright. Let's see. What do I got in here? I know that I have other... Like, this is, like, those real thick glitter types. got small glitters too, but anything that's like a thicker, kind of like these, so all these, I'll probably just throw all these together because they're basically the same type. And then but like regular glitter, I don't know if I'll put in there. I'll just do like bigger, you know, bigger type glitters. Okay, I think I got all of those. And then okay, so here's my flowers. And I think I have another one. Or I may have put them all in here. So these are our flowers, but no big deal. It's okay. I'll put that up there. I don't have a lot of flowers because I ended up using them for making my own custom, whatchamacallit. Hold on, guys. I have something else that I know can go in here too. Oh, here's these other flowers, like these paper flowers. I'm just finding so much more stuff. I do gel X mostly, sometimes polygel. Ooh, it does. Hi, Cowgal. Hi, Shadow Milk Cookie fan. I'm about nails. I do nails. I love everything that has to do with nails. Thanks, Kat. Hi, Skylar. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. My favorite color is purple, and I love hollow. Come out, stars. I do acrylic. I do long nails. I don't do short nails. I mean, I kind of do, I guess, but for the most part. Let's see if we can fit all these in here, shall we? So these are like the bigger type glitters. There's some red in there, but oh well. Oh well, let's see if we can fit all these in here. Ooh. Look at that. And those are full. Hi, Brittany. Well, hello. I'm just going to shake it so they all get shook around. Is it? Yay! Did you say you got that mat? The mat? No. The mat I got from Hobby Lobby. I mean, the case I got from there, but the mat, no. The mat came from Hobby Lobby. It's actually for my Cricut, but I just use it as a mat because it's pretty. It's pretty. Alright, let me move these out of the way here. Alright, so there's those. Let's do our moons. Hello, flowers. Hi, Marin. Hi, Stephanie. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming, guys and gals and everybody. Thank you for coming. Make sure you like and subscribe. I do nails. Sometimes we do DIY nails stuff as well. Should we put gold and silver together? Hi, Nails by Boop. Hi, Sparkcraft12. Rondo, right? Well, hello. Thanks for joining me. Stephanie Ramirez? Well, thanks. Did I miss anybody? Marion, Emily. Okay. Hello, everybody. Should we put these two together? I mean, I feel like I'll be alright if I put them together. I can just pick them out, or no? What do you guys think? Yes? Anybody else? I like when you guys... Hi, Chelsea. I like it when other people... Like, I like you guys helping me out. I like to be interactive with you guys. Hi, Peyton. Hi, Ann Lynn. Lil Mo. Hello, everybody. My day's going great. How was yours? How was everybody's night/day, wherever you are? Hi, Lynn Nails. Karomi Queen, hello. It's Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hi, Peyton. Well, thanks. How's your day, everybody? Alright, I just shook them all together. I can just you know, get them out if I need them. There's those. Let's put these guys in here. So I have all this glow stuff too. Aw, Cordy, hi. Hi, Maria. Hello, everybody. What are you doing? I am putting glitter in my new jars. Glitter glitter. These are like sequin stars. They're really cool. Great for like long DIY nails or projects as well. I got these at the Dollar Tree. I did a little Dollar Tree haul in the beginning, so I'm just filling these up with glitters. Well, sequins mainly, but yeah. Oh, we got some little Playboy bunnies that are the same as those. So we'll just put those in here. If you had one goal to achieve, what would it be? It's a great question. Will it have a good day or night? I don't know. I hope so. I definitely hope so. Hi, Amanda. I know. Aw. I'm a micro organizer, so this would drive me nuts, but I know this will work for you. A micro organizer? What? I know, because I put both moons together. Is that why? Tell me, cat. Tell me, cat. Hi, Amy. That was, great. Alright, so we have these. I have another one somewhere. I had, like, more glow in my hand. I don't know what I did with it. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I'm just trying to put all my sequins in here. I'm going to do this one off camera because I'm not going to show you what these are. Because that's, yeah. Seems a little inappropriate. Hi, Christina! Me too, girl. Hi, Rose, Akash, Frank. I know I am. I'm finally able to. I'm like, I got to. So, these will be used for our little sequences. I separate by color, size, shape, and we'll pick apart. I used to do that, cat. I used to do that, but I used to be so, like, bad at it that it, like, scared me. So, I just said, you know what? I'll just pick through the damn thing when I need it. Hi, Dragon Tamer. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Okay, so we got those. We got that. That's stars. And then I have my little other ones. Let me grab that, and I'll put some of those in here as well. And then we have... Oh, I do have more glow. I knew I did. I knew I did somewhere, guys. So anything that I can put together... Oh, we have some more of these, like, paper ones. Oh, here's some more glow. I knew I had more, y'all. And then these guys go with, like, this stuff, so... Yeah, I'm definitely going back and get the rest of the other ones because, yeah. Paper. Okay. So, what else was I putting in here? My glow, right? Just my glow. Oh, my other one. Hold on, guys. Shout out, everybody. Hey, it's okay. I used to, too. I have patience. Hi, silly kid. Hi, how many do you have done? Can you show them? You mean my nails? I can show you some of my nails if you would like to see some. I've done some pretty crazy ones. You want to see my 15.5-inch long nail that I did? Before I get my glitter, y'all. Here is my 15.5-inch long freestyle full nail. Isn't it great? Love it. Yeah, I did this at the beginning of the year, I think it was. But yeah, and she glows in the dark. Hi, Victoria. Oh, you love it. Yay. So excited that you love it. If I miss anybody's name, bear with me. Yes, Cat, I know they are very, hi, Crazy Krivos. Sorry if I mess your name up, y'all. Aw, thanks. Give me one sec, guys. I'm trying to get, I have one in here that I want to put in. Alright, so I got some stars, and I also have some, like, they're not very nice, but they're quite funny. I just gotta grab them, so bear with me for a sec, guys. I don't exactly know what I did with them. Here's some more of these sequins. I have a full glitter drawer, so bear with me, y'all. Give me... Oh, found them. Alright. So we're going to add these guys in there, too, because they're thicker, and yeah. You're a boy. Hello. What is with people that say that, dude? What is wrong with y'all? Ridiculous. Hi, Emily. By the way, if you want to say my name, it's pronounced Mulani. Mulani. To me, that's how it sounds. But oh, okay. Oh, I see it now. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it before. I see the is it Melanie? Melanie? Melanie. My closet separated by product color. Same with my shoes, purses. Okay, now some of my closet, that's different. Stop making fun of me. Who's making fun of you? Nobody's making fun of you at all. That's not a thing in here, and if they were, they wouldn't be here anymore. Alright, everybody. Let me get this in here, and then that way we can do our thing. So I've been wanting to put these stars in the thing, because they're just like all of these. And I've been wanting them together all in a... Oh, okay. What? Anyway. Alright. So, you usually get this stuff everywhere. But that's the fun of it, though, guys. But the DIY project we're gonna do, I saw on IG, and I thought was pretty cool to do. So I thought that would be fun, and we could, like, do that together. Yes, absolutely. Nope, I sure don't. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, sometimes I can't explain or say names right, but my apologies beforehand, so that way, you know, definitely not how it is over here. Okay, I'll try to get that out. Definitely not throwing those away, but those are my favorite. This one's my favorite glitter ever. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay. I love you guys. I love you guys. Alright, we're gonna put that one there. Oh yeah, and then this one. And then all of these are the same. Except for these two. These two are like thicker, like clay charms, and they glow in the dark. So I don't know if I want to put them all together or what, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy and we're going to add these in here, and then I'm just going to keep giving away these guys because we'll fill it up, and then because I love these glitters, but I don't need that much, you know what I mean? Alright, that works. Alright. So I'm going to switch out these, and we'll just put these little clay guys in here. Ugh, if I can get it open. Maybe. Okay, there we go. I just want to get rid of, like, all these little jars, you know? Because I feel like it would be better. Oh my gosh. They're stuck to the bottom. Sometimes with these clay ones, they will melt if your room is hot enough. But these were already like that when I got them, so. No biggie, though. They come right off. Just know that your jar is going to be ruined. The bottom. But that's okay. Okay, so this one. Okay, there we go. That's out of the way. I do too. Drive me bonkers. And when I found these, I was like, oh my god, this is perfect for, like, I almost opened that upside down, y'all. That would not have been good. But these stars, I love these stars because they're just these super thin, but they're not super small and they're not super big. They're just right, in my opinion. I love them. I've never had any other ones or found any other ones like that. Me too, Christina. So we're just going to pour it all in one thing because technically they're all the same, and I'll just dig through them. Because I literally had all these like, I save all my jars too, guys. So that way if I ever need like a small jar or I need to send something out, I have plenty of jars to wash and give away. But I used to do that where I do them all, and then I was like, man, I ain't got enough space to be doing all that, so I just started, yes, I know, me too, girl. Drive me bonkers. I'm trying to find a better way for, like, the shop, right? For, like, glitters, you know? Are they bad? Like, you know, Kat, Christina, Cordy, you guys know what my bags of glitter come in. Do you like them like that? Because if you have a better suggestion on what I can put them in that maybe you guys like better, let me know, because I definitely will check into it and get something that would be better, like beneficial for you guys. Alright. Hi, Shibu. Hopefully that's how you say your name. I like having all my glitters in the same time. Yeah, me too. But I haven't been able to do that. So now that I got these, I was like, this is the perfect time to be able to do that, you know? Alright. So those are in their own case, finally. Yay! So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put my dried flowers, my paper glitters in one thing together. So I'll have dried flowers, the paper, and yeah, because well, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. This is gonna drive you nuts, but I think what I'm gonna do is have like my LV and my Chanel in with this one because it's like the same sort of type of thing, and I don't have that many. So I'm just gonna pour them in there. I'm gonna know where they're at, and glitters seem to work best for shipping. I know. I like them come like that, and then okay. It is 12:28 my time, EST. Glitter, I don't mind. Okay. 9:28. Oh. Yeah, I know. You can see all of what I got, you know? Because you guys have, I don't know, I don't think I've ever shown them up close. And sometimes, because they're like in these little jars, I forget I have them. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna shake it up. Alright, so there's that one. So I'm gonna go back and get the rest. They have 10 more of these, so I'm gonna go back and just wipe out the entire lot of them. And this doesn't come open either, so it's actually really, really, really nice. I love them. Absolutely freaking love them. Okay, let me move some of these jars out of the way real quick. I do like these, like, little jars. They're really cute and everything, but they're just not my, like, to put them in a bunch of stuff is like, where were those at? They were at the Dollar Tree, love. All the, like, not the glitters, obviously, but, like, these cases came from the Dollar Tree. I'll show you guys the chromes real quick after I'm done. This one is going to be the charm one. So we'll put that over there. That goes in there. And then we have one more case left, which is, I'm going to do dried flowers and... What else did I say I was going to put in here? I don't know. I don't remember now. I put all my Halloween ones together in one little thing. I don't have... I was going to buy these for those little metal things. Like the metal embellishments. I want one for metal embellishments. As well as glitters and charms as well. I think that would be good for metal embellishments. It's getting charms and stuff in bags like Amazon. Oh, yeah, dude. Me too. Absolutely hate. And then I just have, like, glitters like this that are just glitters. These are not, like, they're just regular glitters. You know what I mean? These are sequins too, but I don't use them in my nail per se. I haven't. So, they don't fade, though. I do know that. They don't fade, so... It's just, I just haven't used them. Okay, let me put all these empty. I'm just going to throw all these in this bag so I can wash them. Alright, that's glitter. Alrighty, dighty. And you know what, guys? I'm actually going to put this in another bag and just give this to a giveaway because I actually have some in this one, so I'm okay with it. I don't need another. These would be good for females too, guys. You know? These definitely would be great for females as well. So I'm going to put this back in my little drawer so that way I know in my giveaway drawer. But I'll re-put them in another bag. Okay. What else can I put in here? Oh, yeah, my dried flowers. Duh. So these are all my Halloween ones, and I could separate these out because there's black and pink, and then there's orange and white. However, I'm just gonna keep them in there. Why not? It's all Halloween. It'll be alright. I know that probably triggers some people, but these are great for charms that you want to send out. Perfect size. Perfect size. Okay. So these ones, I got these from Daily, these ones came from Daily Charm, and I think Nelly sent me these, and they're just butterflies. They have little leaves, flowers. They're really pretty. I don't know if you can see. There we go. So that's what they look like. Hello! So that's what they look like. I don't know. Should I put these together? Because these are butterflies and these are flowers. And they have the same iridescent sheen. So those I think I might put together and leave these ones. I don't know. I feel like I should just throw them all together. Just to save room. Hi, Yellow Fuzz. Happy Pride. These ones kind of stick together. But these are all a whole bunch of different butterflies. Small and big. They're really pretty. And then we have these ones. I know I have more of these somewhere. They didn't come in this Enel thing, but I didn't have an extra thing to put them in, so I just put them in there. But I do think Enel does have some of these. Alright. Happy June. These little things are just precious. They are, right? I thought so too. Alright, so this one's just regular glitter. This one is just regular glitter as well. So I'll stick those back in the drawer. And I think that's all the, like, sequins that I have. Oh, no. Look at this. We got more stars. We got more of those big stars. What? I don't need any more. I got so many in here. You know what? We're going to give these away. Yeah, it's just stars. And I have all of them in this. So I don't need any more. So I'm going to give these away. And put that in the giveaway. So that's another giveaway. Alright. We have emptied out my this guy, so now I can put other stuff in this guy. But I have this flocking powder, and I need to get more because I thought about putting it in with the flowers, but I'm just going to lay that in there for now. But now I can put other small things in here, you know? Like ones that are just freely sitting in my drawer, I can put in here. And I think they'll actually fit, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like the ones that are in these little things, and they can not be free in my drawer. I think that's what I'm going to do, y'all. Y'all up for that? Like all these that are together, we can keep together. All these we can keep. Like I want to put all these in one too. Hi, Nina. Happy Pride. And that's flakies, glitter, glitter, glitter. These all did come from Nail Couture, by the way. Got them in a pack. Got another. What did I use this for? I was so excited. Oh yeah, to hold my nail. That's what that's for. Alright, I think I got them all. Oh, here's another one. And those are flakies. This is loose glitter. Alrighty, well, that worked out great. And I have this guy. Will he fit in there? No. Maybe he'll fit in there. Nope, it'll fit like that, though. These things are just odd. You know? But they fit, so. Alright, that guy don't fit in there. But those do. I'll set that there. Alright, well that fits. That works out. Just sorted out that tub, so that's great. Now my drawer can close. Look at these big old things of glitter. Love them. They're reflective glitter, and I love them. Eventually, at some point, I have all these little tiny... Look, I have all these little tiny jars of, like, lips and stuff. And, oh, girl, they're getting on my nerves. But the way I have them in here, they're okay. They're just a little everywhere. Hi, I'm going to mess up. Hi, Malaya. Oh, I'm going to mess up. Rolling 60s. Look cheap, but good. They are cheap. Very cheap. Well, these aren't cheap, no. This is reflective glitter, but the little jars, yes. They are. Alright, that's not gonna work. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there's those. So let's put our flowers in here. And I have... What did I do with? Hold on. I had a little flower that went... Oh, there it is. This is literally all the flower pieces I have left, is these. So I'm going to put all the greens together and leave all the colors out. And then I'll put more in here. Because I think for one, I want to put all the colors by, you know, purple, red, yellow, green, all that kind of thing. They are. I really like them. They're actually quite nice, and they come with lids, inside lids, so that way if you want, you can either shake it or you can just not put the lid inside. But it's actually quite nice, to be honest, and they're great if you can find them. Sometimes they're hard to find. Do I really want to put all these together? What do you guys think? Okay. Should we put all these in one thing together? Or leave them all in different colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 12 grids and they're all different. Guess I could put all pink together, all blue together. We'll just do that. And I'll put all green together. This way I can get rid of my 12 grid. And then that way, save room. But these are from the Dollar Tree here in the States. So I'll put all my blue. This is pretty cool though, and I don't know, but you might be able to find these online, Dollar Tree. I'm not sure, though. Cold leftover. Hey. That's okay. It's quite okay. I don't mind leftovers at all. Pizza. Hi, Elizabeth. So we're going to put all of our purples together. Oh. I did have these bigger ones, but like I said, I put them all in this one so that way, because I made a acrylic powder with all my flowers, and what I had left went in a 12 grid. Hi, Lacey. Is it Alina? We're doing something similar, but for someone. Well, that's great. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. Alright, so this one we're going to put all of our pink ones in. Just so they're separated by color, at least. Because I really didn't want to throw all these together. And then we have 3 more, so white, red, yellow. So I will just go ahead and put the red in here for now. Of course. Sometimes that just happens. I like all these little pieces. They're great for when you want to encapsulate in the nail. And anybody who is new here, my name is Sugar and I do nails. I love glitter, rainbows, and everything else. And I love acrylic. I've done a lot of nails. But I have more. I'm going to be having more of these coming, so. Hi, Nettie. Thanks for joining. How are you? How's everybody doing? Who's on summer break? Is everybody on summer break yet? All right. Look, it's really big, but we can put a lot of flowers in here, you guys. Look at that. Now another 12 grid we can save for somebody else. Hi, Little Fairy 22. Thanks, Cordy. I like that name. That's cute. Alrighty. There's our flowers, everybody. Ah! So this is what they look like. Here's our big sequence. Our other, like, glow-in-the-dark, bigger sequence. Flowers and paper. I literally had nowhere to put these, so I'm so freaking glad we're doing this. Alright, and so this last one is for little charms that I don't have any room for because I want to get rid of these little things. So, next up we're going to do these. Hi, Muhammad. I sound like a real hater. Well, good thing you don't know me, so you can... The one who says it typically is. Just saying. Hi, Queen. I just got a bunch of gel for my birthday in the nail, and I'm opening... Oh, that's awesome. Aw, thanks. I really appreciate it. Hi, is it Kenya? Sorry, if I do not pronounce your name right, my apologies ahead of time, guys. Nettie, hello. Hi, Macy. Is it Macy? Yes, Macy. Okay. We are going to... Give me one sec, y'all. Gotta do something real quick. Okay. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Alright, so I have these. So we're going to take like the extras that don't have anywhere to go that are in these and put them in here. So, see, these little metal charms is what I was talking about. These metal charms, the embellishments, is what I really wanted to put together, but this is... We could do that, though, instead of... Because I really don't have anywhere for, like, the metal embellishments to actually go. And I want to get these out of my drawer. Like these guys, you know? Like all these can go. Not these, but stuff like that, you know, can go. And then I just have like one, like, I don't know if you guys would actually do that. But that's what I was kind of thinking. Just to kind of get, you know what I mean? Like, look at these. Get these out of these grids. I'm back. No worries, babe. Alright. Should I put these in here, or should I put them in with the other ones? Should I add... I don't want to add them to the paper ones, but they are, you know, metal embellishments. But these are paper, so we'll just leave them in there with the flowers. But yeah, I don't have it anywhere. These are the only ones I have like this. So I'm like, do I want to do these? Or do I want to do metal embellishments? Because right now I don't have anywhere to put my metal embellishments. What would be better? Metal embellishments or other stuff? You know what I mean? Like I have these. They're all metal. And then, look, I have these. Those are those. Those are those. I have those. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what do I do? So that way they all are kind of together. You know? Welcome back, Melanie. Juju, hello. Should I get long nails? I'm going to say yes. Hello, silly kid. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here. Shout out to everybody here. Make sure you like and subscribe if you love nails, DIY, and just nails in general, stickers, glitter, custom mixing, gels, or even acrylic powders, just character nail art. I kind of do a variety of things, so... Okay, so you want me to put my metal embellishments in here? Okay, we can do that. So I'm going to take these guys out, and then I'll put these somewhere. Because I gotta get... Well, I'll go back tomorrow and get more, and then when we go live again, we'll just do all my metal stuff. My other metal stuff. Like, all my actual charms, you know? Alright. So we'll do all of my little metal embellishments. I do have more. I have... these, but like these are kind of easier to get out. I would have to get more, but they're like a different type of color, but I just want to get these out of here. So I think for now I'll leave those in there. And you know what I was thinking, guys? Like these rocks and all these sea stuff can go in one as well, you know? Instead of in a 12 grid, they could just all go together. That's a thing, too. It's like, what do I do? Like all these, you know. This one. And then those. And then I have 2 of these, but they're different. Like the moons and stars. But they have different stuff in them. So I guess, look, I did have some of these already and I didn't even know. But this one's different than this one. It has different things in it. So it's like... I typically go live about 11, or 11:30 at night, p.m. or 11:11 a.m. So it just depends on the day. But if I can go at night, buddy, I'm going. And if I usually have it sorted out, but this is kind of an impromptu live just because. Alright, so we're doing metal embellishments, correct though? Are we doing metal embellishments only? Well, we'll do these little guys and see where we get. Because I have these stars I'm going to put in there too. So, but these other ones, we'll just wait. I mean, these are seashells. And feathers. Well, when I get more, we can decide what else we're doing with those, though. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. I have a couple more here. Oops. I have some in here as well. So I have these as well that I want to put away. Alright, so let's put all of our, like, Halloween and, like, you know, that sort of thing in here. Are you? Yes, I am. Hi, Journey with Love Hurts. How are you? Thanks for coming. Oh, we have a little gem in there. That doesn't go in there. But yes, so these are silver and copper Halloween metal charms. So these are Halloween ones. So we'll keep these here in this thing. Those are the only ones I have like that. And then these ones, we'll do all the Christmas ones in here. I'm just going to put them all in here. Just to save some space. Oh, you can tell I haven't used it. It's still taped. Yeah, it turned into a haul, a Dollar Tree haul, into organizing my glitters and this type of stuff. Because I got these cool jars. I don't even really know what's in these. Oh, Christmas tree. We have reindeers, stars, which are getting stuck in here. Is there a way for me to take this entire thing off? To, like, pop it off, I wonder? Let's see if I can take this and... Yeah, it just kind of turned into this, but if you guys are down, thanks for coming, and we're going to try a DIY thing after I get these in here. So, we're almost there, guys, and we have to try the chrome that I got as well. Alright, well, they're kind of all the same, I think. They're just kind of sticking in here, and I can't really get them out. Oh, okay, well. Good thing that wasn't too many of them, you know? How's everybody's night going, though? Is your guys' night going great? I'm so happy you guys are here. I really appreciate it so much, and I hope that you guys like, you know, organizing and all of this good stuff. Because I haven't really done it like this in a long time, actually, to be honest with you. Get out! Ooh, there's some fun, cool Christmas trees in there, too. I don't do a lot of Christmas stuff. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's got to be a way I can take this off, right? No worries, love. Y'all, my dog is sitting on my face. Oh, nice. My daughter isn't feeling well. Aw. I hope she gets better, love. Oh, I hate it when kids are sick, you know? Let's hope this doesn't go everywhere. But I really would have thought that we would have been able to take this off, like, pop this in and take it off. But maybe not. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Has anybody taken this top off of these at all? these are about annoying. For these, like, little embellishments, I would say. Oh, now they're going in there. Okay. Nice. We're just gonna get what we can out, I guess. Because they're all gonna fall out the moment I do it. Some are stuck in there. How annoying is that, you know? That's why I gotta get rid of these, because I hate them. But, we'll get there. Eventually, we shall get there. I'm excited to do that little DIY thing with you guys and try it out that I seen on IG. Oh, there's crosses in here, too. I know, right? Hello. I've never taken... Me either. You couldn't get it off? Ugh. So ridiculous. I think these ones I got at Hobby Lobby, you guys. Like, when I very first started, and I've never used them. Never. As you've seen, the tape was still on, so... I've never used them. I mean, they're coming out, but... they're annoying. And there's presents in here, too. There's wreaths, bells, presents, trees. You name it. Christmas related. It's in here. One good thing about Hobby Lobby is they have, you know, decent stuff, but same stuff you could buy anywhere, like on Shein and stuff, for like $1 that you'd pay like $7 for. So this was when I was first getting into like nail art stuff, so I was trying to buy up anything I could possibly buy that I seen in any store that was nail related, you know how that happens. So they're coming out. Come on, Mr. Tree. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out here. Is that music too loud or anything? Hopefully not. I would say that's the only bad thing, is they are sticking to the sides, so that sucks. But, I mean, for the most part, most of them were coming out. Whatever falls in the next place. I think I only have... oh, I have one more of these things, don't I? Good gracious. That's okay. We shall do this and get through it, guys. Oh, I just realized there's still some in that one. Let's get them out. They're coming, though. Oh, there's stockings in there, too. Imagine what you'll find. Whoop. There we go. I figured it out. Hit the side and then go. Come on. Good grief. Yep, these are officially a pain in my you-know-what butt. Oh. Oh. And I don't want to, like, throw it away, you know? Because whatever I don't put in my thing, I could, like, give away to somebody who doesn't have any. Like, I can't throw it away. My heart just won't let me do it. Because I can put it in a bag and wrap it up for somebody else. You know? And then, I can make somebody else happy with some nail stuff. There we go! In the trash you go. Good grief. Sorry about that, guys. I tried to do what I could. Yeah. I know, right? Hammer would be great. Alright, so these ones are just kind of a mix of, like, all my other ones. So, I'm gonna put all the seashells, and that sort of thing together. Because I do have some in this one, too. But I'm like, do I want to put my seashells with my, for the most part, these are all, like, sea related. And I think that's the reason why I bought this one. These are palm trees. I guess there's some feathers in there too, but what are you gonna do? These are moons, feathers, hearts, feathers. We have little starfish. If one falls out, that's like, okay, and these are those. Alright. So there's that, and then we have this guy. So, do you think I should put these seashells in? Hi, sunshine! So, we have these, like, more of this. I just threw them in here, but these right here are mochas, and I gotta put those. Well, I think I have 2 mochas. Yeah, I have 2 mochas in those, and then the other ones go in the iridescent pile. And I have a heart. And, okay, so that's iridescent. So we have those I gotta put away. Alright. So there's shells, there's all kinds of stuff. I just threw it in here. For the sake of, yeah. But I think it's a mix of sorts. So, I'm just gonna, there we go. I gotta grab my picker real quick, guys. Should I throw my seashells in there? Speedy dude. Just mute? What's that mean? Alright. Alright. We're just sorting these out real quick. They wanted me to put my embellishments in these new things I got from the dollar store. So that's what we're doing. We're doing sea themed right now at this very moment in time. So I can get them out of this thing. And just get them all together. This will be faster, guys. Oh, we have a little pebble. That's cute. That's a heart. I'm actually picking through these because I didn't realize there was butterflies. I thought they were all kind of the same, but they're not, so. I'm going to pick the seashells and all that out. For the most part, I pretty much got all the seashells and all that out. Heart, heart. Ooh, a mini seashell. How cute. So I think we have 2 seashells. We have another rock, like a seashell rock. Oop. That was a star. I mean, do you guys do this? I don't know. It might be boring to some. But this one I think I'm just going to kind of throw together since it's actually just like a mix of a little bit of everything. But I got all the sea stuff out of that one. And then I have these big ones, which are really pretty. Oh, we do have some little sea star shell things in this one too. Have you guys used a bunch of these embellishments? By chance? Oh, we got some cool pieces in this one that I've never seen before. Oh! These are some big pieces I've literally never seen before. I think I got all the seal. Alright, I think I got them all. I did. Okay. Dude, this is freaking awesome. Alright. Oh yeah, we got these stars. Oh, those are stars. What am I doing? I'm trying to think. Do I want to put the seashell with it? I use them often. Hi, JTJ. I love gold and silver embellishments. I do too, but I want to try the copper. Well, not copper, but like rose gold. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to put this together. So I think for now, I'm going to set these in here with these. So I'm not taking up so much room. But I'm going to get rid of this 12 grid. So I'm actually going to dump this in here. It has to do with seashells. And then when I go back tomorrow to get the other ones, I'll put these in their own like little thingamajigger. Like color coded wise. I don't know. How do you guys feel about like organizing stuff like this and getting rid of stuff and all that? Oh, there's some in that one. Imagine that. Alright, we got rid of that one. Woo! Alright, that's all the sea stuff. I think. Let's see. Do I have any more? No, I do not. Oh, I have some palm trees. So let me cut this guy and put the palm trees in this one because it's, you know, kind of sea related. Do you guys like organizing? Well, we're going to do the DIY. We're going to do that. And if you guys want to make a color of some sorts, let me know. I hate these little bag things. They drive me bonkers. I thought about mixing some acrylic with you guys, but I didn't know if you guys would want to do that. So I figured we'd just stick to this and then do our little DIY projects and then go from there. Alright. So that guy away. Okay. Now this one would be like our feathers and like our miscellaneous stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is like all of these guys here, I'm going to put together in one thing. So that way they are like together, you know, because they're like little, these guys, sorry about that. This is more brassy tone, but that's okay. We're just going to put them all in one thing. Because, like, why not? What? Well, yeah, they're in this, but I don't like... I gotta put them in something I can actually get to. Like, when I'm actually doing a set, all I gotta do is, you know... Like... I know, people are gonna be like, no, don't do that! But... Until I get more organizers, I'll redo it once I get it, but I can get these stupid bags out of the way. Because I really do... I do not like these bags. Haha. And there's so many in these, like, there's so much room that, like, why not? Like, I know some people would cringe and be like, no, don't put those in there. But it's okay for now. Just until we, you know, get my new ones. But there's all kinds of different sizes and shapes and all that good stuff, so. Come on. I would say this would be about, I do have patience, but like this is one thing that for me kind of makes me like, I just need to get it done now, you know, one thing type things. Come on, buddy, you can come out. I'm not leaving you in there. We're not doing that tonight. Oh, lordy, lordy. We'll just cut you off then. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Dude, thanks everybody for coming and chilling with me tonight. For real, for real. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you guys, you know, have any questions or whatever, just shh. I'm also, somebody wanted to see my nails as well. So if you are new here and you don't quite know what I do, I'll show you some of my nails as well. Just let me get this done. And then we will get to that, the DIY thing. I'm trying to go fast so we can get, like, at least get it done for the most part. Okay, I think I got all those. I did. We did it. Okay. Oh, this is why I wanted to put that in there. Alright. So those are just like little pieces for the end of your... And then these we'll do all these guys. Get all the feathers together. For the most part, I mean, there's a heart in there. You know what? You're going in there too. I'm tired of dealing with these things, so they're just gonna go in there. The moons, however, are not gonna go in here. I like my moons to be separated, like that one. Because you can't have a moon with some feathers. I'm sorry, it just doesn't happen. Even though they're in here. I have stars that I can put in here and moons, so we'll save that for this one here. I don't mind having to go through them. It doesn't bother me. Honestly. But I like my moons and stars separate. Anybody who knows me knows moons and stars and anything that has to do galaxy goes separate. That's a star. That's a, I don't know. Fall down in there. Come on, Mr. Star. I think this is a starfish, to be honest with you, but we'll put her in there. Alright, guys. This one's almost done. There we go. Alright. God, I felt like that took forever. Here's some stars. We gotta put those away, too. Alright, we have some more moons in this. So the stars and the moons all go in here. These have cool little ribbon things. I just noticed that. But at least I can get rid of these and actually have them in their own designated spot, which I didn't have before, so. Alright. Alright, this one has, what is this? Oh, tiny butterflies. Hold the phone. I have tiny butterflies already. But I keep these separated because they're so tiny. Oh, those are even tinier. Hold the phone. Well, you know what? We'll just keep them there, I guess. Oh, that don't go there. I guess I should leave that open, just in case. Honestly, you're probably doing that faster than any of us could. Hey. You can't really do nails as a hobby. I missed something. I always want to do nails, but not old enough yet. And I might just work where my mom does. So yeah, unless I do both. Hey, you can do both. Maybe they will breed and make special ones. That would be great. If she's doing nails, it's going to be a pain getting them out of the bag. Yeah, for sure. Making space. I wish. I know, me too. That's why when I have the opportunity, I'm like, let's do this, guys. You know? Alright. So, alright. I thought I saw some moons in here, so we're going to go ahead and put them in here just so they're in here and I don't have to worry about it. And then, like, all this, since it's like these little whatever. Here's a star. We'll just, and then this is like a little whatchamacallit. And then we have the heart. Another star. Oh, I just found a seashell. Seashell by the seashore. But other than that, oh, here's another star. But at least I'll have them all, like, you know, together. Oh, I knew I saw another butterfly in there. Here's another seashell. Where'd you go, Mr. Butterfly? There you are. Two of them stuck together there. What did we put the hearts in? Do you remember? I don't remember. Like, some people would just throw it all in there and just be like, you know what? You're going in this said thing, but I appreciate y'all. I know I'm losing people left and right, but it's okay. I like that you guys are here with me. Alright, for the most part. Oh, I put the hearts in this, didn't I? Alright, well, let's just put them in there then. My hands are, like, sweaty, so... Yeah, dude, I'm glad you guys, like, came out here. Oh, here's a flower. I definitely... You know what? I'm just gonna add the flowers in here, too. Why not? Now I don't know what to do with these, like, the little beads, because... Is that another butterfly? It is! Oh, here's another one. Wait, is that a butterfly or is that bows? Oh, they're little butterflies. Okay, so they are butterflies. Alright, I think that's it. In terms of hearts and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So there's that. And then... Oh yeah, the butterflies. I'm almost done. We'll put all these other ones in there, and then we shall be pretty much done. We just gotta fill it up, but we'll be alright. Alright, there we go. And I just realized I have these little stones still in this one, which go with the seashell one. It's kind of crazy that they're actual stones. Is that a tiny heart stone? It's a tiny heart stone rock thing. Wow. I've never seen these before. Have you guys seen these? They're actual stones, but they're super tiny. Is there any more? No. Alright, well that was cool. What am I doing? Oh yeah, the rocks. Pfft. I know. I'm trying. Hi, Shadow Blaze. I know I do too. I love how small they are. So I'm just gonna try to pick these. Put them in here for now. Okay. We got them. Alright. So we got those. Here's that. Here's this. Now I don't know what to do with these though. But we'll figure it out. Because I think I'm gonna put the flowers in one. Those just went everywhere. Those are everywhere. Okay. However, I think I might just put these big things in one. I know some people wouldn't do that, but Alright, let's put these guys together. So we have crosses, we have Eiffel Towers. I'm like, do I put them in here or do I put them by themselves? I don't know. I feel like I should put them together just because. What do you guys think? Can I get a monitor? Hi, Amelia. Hi, thanks, Christina, love. I don't know what was said, but... I think what I'm going to do is just put these pieces together, guys. Just to kind of have them together. Like the ropes and the arrows and the crosses, stuff like that. They came together anyway, so... might as well. Oh, I have more shells down there, duh. And I think... I don't know what... Oh, I think that's... Jesus. I didn't know that's what those were. Couldn't really tell when they were in here. In the pack. Alright, we're almost done with this one. Eiffel Tower. I guess I could have put the feathers with the Eiffel Tower, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. I don't know if I told you guys that I smacked my face. Did I tell you guys I smacked my face in my bathroom and it hurt so freaking bad? I think I told you guys, but I don't remember. I think I did, but I don't remember. If anyone's... Yes. Thanks, girl. She thought there was a... Oh. Okay, so these are obviously... I'm just gonna put these all together, maybe. I don't like putting silver with gold, but if they're there, they're there. It is what it is. So, these ones... I'm gonna put the flowers in this one with the hearts. Eventually, I'll get, like, my own... You know, each one will have its own thing. You know? But... And then I'm going to put these metal pieces right here. I'm going to put together with these guys here. So that way they're kind of like in their own thing with that thing. If that makes sense. These are actually way heavier and should probably go in a different thing. But for now, we're just going to put them in here. And then we'll put all these guys together. Because they're all open, so I feel like they'll be easier together. But then I'm like, do I want to put the hearts together where the other hearts are, you know? Because these are hearts, which are in here. I might just do that, just because it's a actual, like, shape thing. Can you guys see? If not, let me know, okay? But at least I'm getting rid of these, because I literally did not know what I was going to do and how I was going to do this, so it just kind of happened that way. I could have put these crosses with the other crosses, but, yeah, that's alright. They're open, so we'll put them together. No big deal. Just gotta have fun with it, guys. Like, seriously, if you're doing anything and you love organizing, or if you love nails, or whatever the case may be, and you have, like, a lot of stuff, and you love to organize, just as long as you guys have fun, that's all that freaking matters. You know, it really is. As long as you have fun, do it your own way, because we're all unique and we all don't love the same thing. But we can still watch other people do stuff. Maybe get some ideas. Maybe help other people, you know, with their ideas or something like that. Give them ideas, you know? At least that's how I look at it anyway. Okay. There's those. 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 And then we'll put all of the silver in here. And then that way, they're all in one thing, and I don't have to worry about it no more. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Make sure you guys hit the like button. As creators, it really does help a lot, especially if you guys are enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, well, I'm sorry. But if you are, that's great. And if you want to see something, let me know. Don't let me forget to show some of my nails to the new people that are in here. That way I can, you know, kind of show you guys what I've done. And then we got to do our little DIY project. I want to see if it works or not. I saw it and I was like, we have to try this. So that was the reason why I bought the sponges. So I thought it would be fun to experiment with you guys and see if it works. I also do aquarium nails, 3D nails. This is great. This makes me feel great that I'm doing this, because otherwise they would have just sat in my drawer and I wouldn't have known what to do with this stuff. So appreciate you guys being here. Organizing is something that, like, I don't get to do often, but I like it. It always feels better when you know what I mean? It feels great when you organize, you make more room for other things. Sometimes if you're not into organizing, it can get boring, so I definitely understand. Alright, y'all. Trying to go as fast as I can here. Alright. There's that. Alrighty. The only thing I have left... Oh. Have you seen her do this anymore? Oh. Hi, Kaylee. What are you doing besides watching this silly kid? I used to hate my closet door. Girl, I hated my closet door being cracked out. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, let me put these in there, and then I will... Let me get these ones in here, and I'll show you some nails, guys, and then we'll do our little project. Oakley dokley. So, these are just, like, little open pieces, so I'm just going to stick that in there, and then... Oh! We have a little arrow. Okay, these things are actually tight, which are nice. Okay. So these are... oh, there's a secondary one on there. So I'm just trying to get as much out of here as I possibly can. That doesn't have to do with these little things in here. Alright, well, I'm just going to put those in here. Even though they're a different color, we can at least get them out of here. And then I can go back in and, you know, rearrange them when need be. I want to do a set with rose gold. I don't have a lot of rose gold stuff, but I want to get some rose gold, you know, stuff like this, but rose gold. Because I just love it. I think it's so pretty. And I just want to do a full set with rose gold. Everything, you know? Because I think it would be cool. Alright. There's that. Well, hey, we filled them all, though, you know? Oh. We have one more arrow. Oh. There we go. Yay! Alright, thanks for doing that with me, y'all. Okay. So that is done. And then my next one I get, we'll make sure we put all the flowers, all the stones, and all that kind of stuff together. Next time I get my other ones. Excuse me, let me put this in here real quick. I'll put these tails in here, and then we'll go through this, and we'll put these away when I get my other ones. Probably, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. If I can't go tomorrow, then maybe... I don't know. We'll see. We shall see, everybody, what I like, so excited for you guys and appreciate you guys being here. Let me shut this fully. This thing, eventually I'll put these in their own thing. You know what? They're just gonna go, because, yeah. Alright. That was nice. We got that done. So excited. Alright, I did get these crumbs, which they're great, by the way. I got my glitter. Alright. Put that away. Put this away. My cuticle nipper I just got as well. Okay, I'm just gonna put this. I'm not gonna open anything. I'm just gonna... Alright. There we go. Alright. So this is what we did. We got our embellishments. We have our flowers and our paper flowers. We have our big chunky glitters and our glow in the dark. And then we have our other embellishment glitters. So yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. I can't wait to have a full drawer of just nothing but these. Oh my gosh. So excited. Alright, so we got those. I did get all those at the dollar store, if you guys didn't know. Alright, I'm just kind of picking this up a little bit so we have a little bit of room here. Alright. I have never tried these chromes. Should we try the chrome? These are all my empty... Hi, Siren Head. Hello. Hi, FI. Hi, T30. It is AM right now. Here's all the jars we emptied so far, which was quite a bit. So those got to be cleaned, washed, and disinfected. So that way I can reuse them and for giveaways and all that good stuff. Because there's no point in, you know, making them go away. Okay. Here's my stickers. I should put those away. You guys want to see my stickers? I'm going to put these away real quick. We're going to organize all kinds of stuff, guys. Let's see. I don't know if it'll fit in this one. No. Okay. This one has to go in my big book. And I was talking about earlier that, like, these little cases that I just got, I want to take and put my foils in a case somewhat similar to this. Alright, let's see if we have an open spot, shall we? I probably don't, but I like to keep mine in these little cards. These are the bomb, and it just helps so they don't collapse and all that kind of stuff on you. But I think what I'm going to do is I have one thing of LV stickers and Gucci stickers right here. I have these, and that's what it reminds me of, is LV. So wherever my LV ones are, I'm going to put these in there because it just kind of reminds me of it. Where did you go? I know I didn't use them. Oh, these ones also came from the Dollar Tree. These ones here. Here they are. See? Reminded me, look, it reminds me of LV, but these are the, I forget what those are called though. So we're just going to put them in here, back behind this one. I couldn't believe I found them. They only have one pack too, so. Alright, so that's my stickers. Alright, everybody. Ready to see some nails, peeps? Okay, so I have all of them in this thing. So the people that have been here, they know. Here's this guy. This one was 12. This one was a full 12-inch sculpted acrylic nail that glows in the dark. Here is this one. This one's an 8-inch. And then we have, now I know I have that in here. Oh, I don't have it in here. I don't have my 4-inch one in here, because it's in my box. I have like a little box that I made when I first started. here is a little bit, this was my first nail I ever sculpted, right here. And these are just some of my first hand-painted and 3D sculpted nails that I did, based on paintings and stuff like that. And like my first acrylics I've ever made. So that's in that one. So yeah, so we go 4, 8, 12, and then 15. And then here is the 15-incher. So this is just some of my nails that I've done, but I'll show you some other ones. I'll give you guys a room tour if you guys would like a little room tour for all the new people that are in here. Just let me know. So there's those. And then, so here are my recent ones. I'm very proud of these ones, actually. So these are my 3D sculpted aqua peep nails, and I sculpted everything. I sculpted all the little peeps inside, and I even sculpted these guys as well. So yeah, they're little aqua nails, and then this one went with it. So that's a beautiful, one of my favorite sets, actually. And then we have the frosting set. So the frosting set is another fave of mine that I made. So we have a candy frosting set that I made. Isn't it cute? So these are all done in live streams, guys. So any past live stream, these are all done for live streams. Then we have my Kuromi set. My Kuromi set is my favorite. Where'd my other one go? I know I have more than, I'm missing some nails. Oh, right in front of my face. The other one's in here somewhere, in front of my face, and I cannot see. I don't know why. Oh, here it is. So here's my Kuromi set. This one's another frosting nail, and I just added the charms inside my little 3D frosting parts. Isn't that cool? And these do glow in the dark. Would you guys like to see? Let me turn my light on. Thanks for chilling and being with me, everybody. So a lot of these do glow in the dark because I am the glow in the dark queen, everybody. So I do a lot of glow in the dark nails. Ta-da! Isn't she cute? Love it. Those are some of my favorite. I do really long nails as well. I do 5-inch nails. I do character nail art. I just started getting into character nail art. So we have, I'll show you my first character nail arts I've ever done. These are my character nail art ones. We have Jim and the holograms, and then we have the SpongeBob cast. So this is some of the things that I do, that I just recently started doing these. But if you know, make sure you like and subscribe, guys, because I do a lot of lives, and I have a lot of series coming up, and I basically go live pretty much. But I love rainbows, I love glitter, and I love glow, and I love super long nails. So this was another favorite set of mine that I think is absolutely beautiful. What do you guys think? You think those are beautiful? I think they're beautiful. My little butterfly wings. And I love moons and stars. So anything galaxy, moons and stars, crazy, glittery, glow, just out of the box, out of the norm style nails, I love to do. I'm not your average person. I don't go with the trends. I'm my own self, and it is what it is, and I don't care. I am who I am, and if you don't like it, that's okay. I don't mind. So here's my birthday set. Isn't she pretty? Focus. There we go. This is my birthday set that I made with dangly charms. I made it like a 3D. But yeah, that's just some. And I just did this set this week live. My little summertime inspo butterfly set. There's a couple different lives, and we mixed some glitters, and then we made these guys. Aren't they cool? And they glow in the dark as well. Oops. So yeah, I do 3D flowers. I kind of try everything, guys. So that's some of them. This is what it looks like. This is just for this year. This is just for like the start of this year. This is what I've done so far. But I keep them in this one for now so they don't get damaged. But this one I keep up on my shelf so I can always display it because this one was the best like live ever. I also do Miniverse nails and all that good stuff too. Alright. We have our sponges. Let's do this, right? So I saw this on, we're going to do a little, aw, thanks, love. Good night, Kylie. Well, I hope you have a great night. Hi, Angela. Hi, Margarita. Hello. Hi, me. Sorry I missed your name, guys. Give me one sec here. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Eddie. I love you guys. Hi, Tuba. I think if I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize ahead of time. Thanks for joining. Hi, everybody. Hi, Nova. I think it's Nova. Fi. Hi, Fi. Okay, so we're going to do this. We have these, right? I do acrylic, correct? So I wanted to take my jar. We're going to cut around this. And we can either do a tiny one. I wanted to do a tiny jar, a medium jar, and a big jar. Just to see if I can do this. If it's going to work with my brushes to take the glitter off. And I'm just going to DIY my own. Because I think DIYing my own is more fun. So, let me grab my other jar. And we shall DIY a big jar, like this one. We'll DIY a small jar like that one. This is not the lid for that one, but that's okay. I don't know what I did with that one, but anyway. And then I have my square jar right here. So we'll do a square one, and we'll do these, just so we can see if they work. So if we do one and it works, great. I'm gonna actually put my gloves on for this one. We'll cut through it, we'll put the sponge in, and then we'll test it out. I'll add some monomer, and then we'll go from there. Because if it works, we gotta do it. Hi, Kaylin. I am. Hi, Random Vids TV. Hello. Oh my gosh, my gloves won't get on. I don't know why, but I think it's because it's hot in here and my hands are a little sweaty. But that's okay. We will figure her out. I don't know. Sometimes I just let my brain kind of go, and it just kind of goes where it goes, you guys. So the creativity, that's up to you guys to decide how creative it is or not. You know, I don't go with trends. I'm my own person. Sometimes I'll try certain things, like, trend-wise, but, like, I don't do a lot of trends or anything. I just kind of do my own thing. Because I like doing my own thing. That's just the way it is, you know? I like being myself. Okay. We got at least one glove on. I'm not going to worry about this one. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Let's clean this out real quick, because I don't want anything in my... Because we're going to be using some monomer here, so... I'm going to clean this so it doesn't have anything sticky on it. But if this works, this is a great DIY hack for monomer, or you can use it to clean your brushes for gel, poly gel, stuff like that. And you can put alcohol in here, so it works either way. You don't have to use monomer, but if you do end up doing nails, or even if you just are creative and you paint, this is a good hack for paint and paint water as well. Okay. So let's just kind of, let me get a marker. Let's get a marker. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. Because you don't want to go on the whole outside. You want to go inside. So it's going to be smaller than what it looks like. Just so it can fit inside of that. So let's go big first. Somewhat. And then we can cut it down. You know, you can always cut down. But once you cut it away, that's it. We got to restart over, you know. So let's cut around this guy. And hopefully this helps you guys, you know. Anybody who's creating, if you create in any way, it doesn't just have to be nails. But I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging with me. Appreciate it. I almost think I need to do like a pin or something, because what if the marker gets like, yeah. Okay, so that was a little, I don't know why that came out like that, but let's see if that one fits in this one. Okay. Alright. This one fits in this one. So we can like... Oh, we can try that one. Alright, let's make a bigger one. I'm just going to cut a square. Let me do a different color for this one, though. What do you guys think about this? You guys think it's whatever? Press the hole on the sponge to print and then cut. Hi, Joycey. Thanks. Okay. Smart thinking. Let's see if it works. Thank you. What is it that you're making? I just subbed to the channel since I also do. Oh, wow. Thank you. I right now, it didn't kind of work, but I am, so if you're a creator or a DIY painter or whatever, and you use brushes, you can take a sponge like this, put it at the end of like a glass jar or whatever, and I think I'll be able to cut these sides off here at an angle, and it might fit. And this is a good way to like clean your brushes. Like having this at the end, you could either put alcohol in there, or if you do nails like I do and I use monomer, this is a good way to not only use a sponge to catch all the glitter. I'm just making my own at this point. Alright. So I'm just going to go ahead and go around and make it round instead of... And it doesn't have to be fancy or anything, guys, because, I mean, it's just going in this. But if this works... Woo! If this works, y'all, we got to put her to the test, right? Alright, so we have 2. So I think for now that's good. So let me throw this away real quick. Alright, so there's our sponges. I'll reuse these babies. This I don't have a lid for, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add alcohol to one. So let's add alcohol to this one, monomer to this one, so that way we can check it out and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we got that. Let me get my other glove on just in case, because it does get kind of sticky. Gotcha. I see what you're saying now. Hi, Olive. I'm going to mess your name up. I apologize. Just so you know. Okay, let me grab a paper towel real quick, just to be safe here. Move that out of the way. So, I'm going to move this out of the way. I don't want to mess it up in case I spill it. This will be able to help you guys see better also, you know. Alright, so because I'm using my brushes, I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm going to fold it over into 4s. Like so. Alright, so we have this one and we have this one. I'm actually going to pour my alcohol in the little one. And you want to saturate, but you don't want to put too much in there. You want it just above the sponge. In my eyes, I think you want it just above the sponge. You don't want to waste it, and you definitely don't want, you know what I mean? Because the sponge is going to soak it up, as it's doing now. And then we're going to press our brush into it. So I think what I'm going to do, that soaked it up, right, pretty well. So I think what I'm going to do is just add just a bit more in there, just so it's above it, and we can also wash it while our brush is in there. Alright, so with the monomer one, let's use this one first. So we'll put this guy up here for now, just for a second. So let me grab a brush. Let's get it dirty, right? Let's get us some glitter polish. Get us some glitter on there and see if this actually works. So I'm going to take maybe a brush I don't really care about too much, you know, especially if I damage it. I don't want to, like, hurt it too bad. So we have this guy, right? So I'm going to just get him wet. Ooh, it's already nice having that in there because you can just do this. And I don't even have anything on it, but that's really nice, actually. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Alright, let's grab glitter. Let's grab a little thing of glitter. And I'll tell you one thing that's hard to get out of your brush is this glitter here. This glitter here is very hard to get out of your brush. So we're going to grab this glitter and let's just make our own little concoction, shall we? So let's make our own concoction where it has a little bit of everything in it. Right? Actually, I have just the thing. Hold the phone. I have just the thing. Remember my glitter gels I made, guys? I don't know. You guys might not know, but I did make some glitter gels already. Alright. What color do we want? Let's use something that's going to actually show up on... Whoa. Look what happened. Whatever top coat I made with this one is already evaporated. That's crazy. These ones are fine, though. Huh. Nuts. Alright. Let's just use this one. You guys will be able to see this one. Let's hope it's not hard or anything. It's very, very thick. Very thick gel. I like it to be a little pasty. So when I am putting this on the gel, I can do it almost like a 3D type of gel. This is reflective gel. Reflective hollow gel. Alright. Let's not waste too much of it now. Alright, ready? I'm just going to dip it in there. Get it in that brush. Let's get some of this. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to get it all up in my brush. Like so. Because I'm telling you, this is the hardest glitter to get out of your brush. Like, you will be cleaning it multiple times, right? So here's our brush. This is for gel or paint. I also have paint, so we can use that too. Just to kind of like test it out, you know? Alright, we have our alcohol. We have our gel. So, let me put this one away. Ugh. What do you guys think so far? If you guys like this, put some purple hearts in the chat. Would monomer eat up the sponge, or will you remove the liquid after? Well, I would remove the liquid. I wouldn't let it sit in there too long. I don't know. But I've seen people put paper towels. I've seen people put all kinds of stuff in their monomer, and it's fine. However, I don't know about this particular sponge. So, this is fine because it's alcohol, right? So, I'm just going to dap it inside my alcohol, kind of let it sit. Let's rub it back and forth against our little guy here. Look, guys. Still some on there, but we also have to go like this. Obviously, when you're cleaning your brush, you clean it, you bring it back out, do this, go back in if you have to. But technically, look at that. There is some in the middle there, so. Like I said, reflective glitter is really hard to get out of your brush, guys. It really is. Okay. Look, it freaking works. I mean, I still have a little bit of sparkles in there, but they'll come right out. Watch. Boop. Came right out. Right there, some. But you've seen what it was. It works, guys. Now be careful when you are putting your brush in here. If it's a brush that you love, you want to keep doing it one-way swipe, one-way swipe, one-way swipe. You can also go this way. Just don't do what I just did and go like this. Because gel brushes will not last if you do it like this. Trust me, that's how this one ended up the way it is. So just keep that in mind if you are working with nails and you have like a cleanup brush. Like this is a cleanup brush, but you can use it as an ombre brush. You can use it as a stipple brush. I mean, whatever you want to do. But that did work and it worked well. So that's great for the alcohol. Now I am going to let this alcohol sit in here and we'll see what it does. And you can also flip the sponge, like if there's too much glitter inside the sponge. We could have also cut a hole in here. So, you know what? Look. Alright, hold up. I just thought of something. I'm going to put the cap on this one real quick. I just thought of something. Let's cut a hole in it. Hi, Alyssa. Oh, we don't answer questions without a lawyer. Well said. But I still asked anyway. Alright, I'm going to cut a hole in here. So when I go to use my brush, right? I can take my brush and run it in and out like that. So I can do it on top and I can do it inside of the sponge. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. But let's just do that real quick. So kind of like sponges are easy to cut. You don't want to cut all the way down though. You want to cut down far enough. But you don't want to cut down all the way at the bottom. You just want to cut it like enough room to put your brush in there. If you want to, you don't have to do this. But I was just thinking, let's just test it out. I'm going to use an old brush for this. And then I'm going to just tear this inside out. So there is an actual, like, inside. Okay. There it is. Not the greatest, but you know what? It'll freaking work, right? Dude, thanks for hanging with me, everybody. This is great. Make sure you like and subscribe. Excuse me. All right. Welcome back, Jenna. Hi, Oliver. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's do our monomer. What I want to do is, technically, I want to get an old brush. So I'm going to take, where's it at? Where did you go? All right, so I have this old, it's a Born Pretty brush. It's not great, you know, it's not worth it. So we're going to use this guy. Where I'm going to grab some glitter, but we're going to grab some glitter that is, we know for a fact is going to get stuck on there. I'm just filling this up real quick so I have an easier way to fill my container up. Okay, I don't need very much. We are experimenting. But it did work for the alcohol, so that's a great thing for you guys to use. You know, for your gels, your painting, stuff like that. You know how you get, like, shimmers? So I'm just going to saturate this guy. So this is a pretty big sponge, so you might want to cut it down, honestly. But if you're doing a full set, that might actually be quite perfect, honestly. But if you're just doing, like, a nail or you're practicing, you really might not want that much. You don't want to waste your monomer. You know what I mean? So, alright, let's get a glitter acrylic that is both got shimmer and big glitters and small glitters to give us the most. So we can test this theory out. And I think, let me bring you over with me. I think I have my flash on. Okay. So, let's see. We want a shimmer. We want a shimmer that's going to stick in our brush, everybody. Is this a shimmer? Okay, this is a shimmer. we have this one, and then let's grab like a thick, chunky style one. I'm just gonna grab one just to grab one. I don't know what's what, actually. I don't remember. So we're just grabbing. I have a chunky one somewhere, guys. I want a real chunky one. Here's this one. We'll use this one. Okay, so that's my drawer. To all the ones that wanted to see how my setup is, there's no light on, but this is what she looks like. And then we have my peeps over there, my peeps up there, you know, sugar peeps, that whole thing. This is my polish wall. And there's my desk. And then I have this guy here, but he needs clean just from tonight, but that's my desk, everybody. And that's my area. I just have a corner, but it's okay. I don't mind that I just have a corner, because it's whatever you guys have. Have fun with it. Don't look. Here's a tip. Just because somebody has something doesn't mean that what you have isn't good enough, guys. So just remember that. Just have fun and have what you can do, and what you can do is what you can do, and that's that. You know what I mean? Alright, so we have this shimmer, so this is acrylic for anybody who's new. These are my acrylics. These are my custom acrylics. So we're going to take this brush, and we're going to dip it in our monomer. And if you have to clean your brush, say there's a brush that needs cleaned for some reason, right? Say maybe you didn't get all your acrylic out. We are going to, I'm going to put this here. I don't think I have a brush that's dirty, but let's see. Is this one dirty? Okay, so this one is dirty. You can see there's a little bit right there in my brush. So we're also going to use this guy and see if we can clean him out. So before we do anything, let's clean him out. So I'm going to take my brush, and I am just, yes, this does make bubbles in your monomer. So if you want to make sure you get a sponge that maybe doesn't have too many holes. This is just for the purpose of cleaning glitter and stuff out of your brush. So we can stick this down in here. Nah, that wouldn't be good for your brush. You know what I mean? Not like that. But I think for the brush in this one, I think that would be fine. But in terms of cleaning our brush, I don't think that hole is really going to help. Sticking it down like that, you're just going to mess the bristles up. But I do think this is a really good way to be able to really clean out your bristles, spread them apart, and be able to get in between there with this. I think this is going to work. So let me just keep doing this to it. And then I'm going to keep kind of like moving it like this. Kind of sliding it against it so all the bristles come apart. And I can still see some right here. But when your bristles come apart, guys, that's how you know when they're not sticking together that it's clean. So we're going to take it and put it on our towel. We're going to go like this. And that's going to help squeeze the rest of that out. We would take and put our finger over. And then one thing to check is when you go to do this like so, look at all the bristles. See how they're coming apart? Like that? Coming apart and not sticking together. So if they were sticking together, they'd be like chunks together like this. That would actually be that there's still product in your brush. But if you can fan it out like that, there's no product in your brush and it's clean. Let me get it back to the way it was. So I did have clear right here and right here. So that did actually get the clear out of my brush, which is kind of cool that works. So do I know if the sponge is going to get ate by the monomer? I don't know, but my recommendation is don't leave this type of sponge inside your monomer. Because A, you don't know what chemicals they made this with, and B, I would seriously only use it to clean your brushes with, to be honest with you, because that was fast, easy, and we did that, okay? So that's a great way if you have, you know. So I'm going to take this guy, get it super duper wet, right? I'm not even going to take anything out of my brush. Oh, sugar, this Friday or next Friday, I have a dance recital. That's great. Nessie the Moonwalker, I love your name. I'm okay, I have to have a... Oh, you have to have another one pulled? Hi, Allison. Oliver. What kind of alcohol do you use? I use 99 or 91% alcohol to clean my brushes. Hi, Marnie. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys subscribe. Like and subscribe, I should say. Okay. I'm going to get it as wet as possible. And I'm going to dip it inside this. Like so. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay? Look at that. That's shameful. That's a no-no right there. And I'm just going to go like this. But it's still stuck in my brush, right? I'm going to get a little wet, right? I'm going to stick it in my powder like so. And I'm just kind of going to let it sit there for a minute. Okay? And I'm just going to not really wipe it off. And we're just going to make sure we have, like, some on there. We're just going to, like as if maybe I'm new and not getting everything off my brush. That's the only way we're going to know if this actually works, guys. So, I'm going to let that kind of sit on there. But in the meantime, let me show you something. I'm going to show you the beads. You guys want to know about the beads? If you're doing any type of glitter acrylic like this, excuse me, the bubbles are fine. They're not going to, it's not going to like really do anything, especially if it's colored acrylic. Right? I'm going to take this and I'm going to saturate it and I'm going to like tap on the side once at the very end. So that way all the monomer is right here in the ferrule of my brush, which is right here, right? When I tapped it, it's here, but the rest of it's up here, right? So I'm going to turn my brush. Let's do this one. I'm going to go at a 45-degree angle. We're going to go tap once for a small one. Ta-da! We're going to let that set up a little bit. And we're going to go boom. It should come right off your brush, everybody. There should be nothing left on your brush. Clean. Go back in. Make sure it's clean. I felt like as this one was drying, why not just do this, right? Let's see if this works with beads. See if we get any, like, messed up beads. Alright, I'm going to saturate it again. Pull up. And I'm going to go 1, 2. So, I took 2 of that out, so there's not as much monomer in there. I'm going to flip. And I'm going to do 2. 1, 2. This one's going to be a much drier bead. Because I tapped twice in both this and the powder, right? I don't know if you guys care, but I just wanted to try and see what it would do with the bubbles in there. Definitely much drier bead. It's not too bad, but I feel like you definitely need more above this. You know what I mean? I don't recommend doing this with your brush. Like, just do this. Back and forth, back and forth. Twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist, twist. And it should get all of that out of your brush. Like so. I just wanted to see if it would actually work with the bubbles in there, because technically I don't like bubbles. Hi, Valerie. Hi, I do. Hi, Dirt by King. What up? Can I call you what the? I feel like they've been getting poked forever. Looks perfect. Alright, here's our baby right here. See this? We have all kinds of stuff in her. Look at that. Stuck right in our brush. See how it's like, when you go to spread them, see how they're sticking together like that? Because with acrylic, it's a polymer, right? Acrylic is polymer, right? So when it dries sticky, and it hardens and all that good stuff, right? So let's see if this works, everybody. Let me put the cap on this so that way nothing happens, because I will spill it. I don't want to spill my own acrylics, guys. Alright, let's take this guy. Look at him. Look at all that. We are going to soak him. This one I don't care about. So if you make the hole bigger, you won't have to like, you know what I mean? But I'm just going to get him wet really, really nicely. And if you want, you could do a smaller area, surface area of the sponge. So you can at least get to the side where there's just monomer and then you have sponge over here. That's always a possibility too. So I'm just going to keep getting it wet here. And I'm just going to wipe it, wipe it, wipe it. And we're going to keep doing that for just a little bit because there's quite a bit in there, as you've seen. This isn't a great brush anyway, so your brush matters, y'all. Your brush definitely matters. I used to get them off Amazon, and this is my favorite Amazon brush. It's a Kimsky number 12. I love this brush. I love the way, like, the bristles are. It's really, really nice. And then we have my Dashboard Beauty, which they don't make anymore. But anyway, this one is a Born Pretty one that I did get off Amazon, and it sucks. Alright, so we still have a big one stuck in there, but let's try to get these bristles open. This one's hard because it doesn't open like most brushes. There we go. You've seen that glitter come out, everybody. We're gonna twist and pull. Twist and pull, twist and pull, twist and pull. Let's see if we can get this out of our brush. I can see it coming out. Go like this. Alright. Let's take this. Let's clean our brush with our towel here. Oh, she's coming clean. Look at that. You seen how she was, look. Look at that. Look at that fan. If it looks like a fan, y'all. Alright, well, she's coming clean, so that's good. We need to clean her just a little bit more. I think if we had a little bit more monomer in here and it was kind of over the sponge, we would definitely get that clear acrylic or cover acrylic out of your brush. I am definitely using this every time I do a set. I do not care. I'm definitely using this. Definitely. Because not only do you have the sponge going through the bristles, it just kind of works itself like so. You can actually see the little tiny glitter coming out the bottom there. I don't mind the glitter. The glitter's fine. But when you have big glitters that are stuck inside your brush, that doesn't help. So I'm just going to go back and forth like this. We're going to keep doing that just for a little bit. Depending on how bad your brush is actually. My brush wasn't like that dirty. But the more you roll it like this. Roll it. Right? The more you roll it. Roll, it's going to come to a point. Listen, Lindas, okay? When it comes to a point like this, and you're cleaning it, right? And it comes to a point like that, and you roll it, and it actually stays at that point, that means it is clean. It is clean. Oh my gosh, I'm going to just go ahead and take that excess monomer out, so we can at least see. Look at that. Let me see. Okay, we still have some right in front, right here. Like, I don't know if you can tell the difference here, but there's some right. Look, I can take my hand. There's some right here. But it's only right there in the front, right here. So that's all we got to do is just keep doing this. And I think more or less when you're rubbing it like this, you're bound to get more of that out of the brush. You know what I mean? Just kind of doing this back and forth, just working it on the sponge and twisting it at the same time, and then just kind of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know? Look at that. Yes, Linda. I hate this brush, and it's not very great, but, you know, better than some out there. It was only $4. That's why I got it, guys. I was like, ooh, $4? Let me try. You're eating chocolate? Aerodromex? What am I doing? Well, I am messing with a acrylic brush because I do nails. And I learned a new DIY, and we just did a little DIY monomer hack with a sponge and some monomer. I also did it with alcohol, but look what the alcohol did. So next time, guys, you don't want to use a marker to mark out anything. See what it did? But at least I got it before it ate through the marker. No big deal. I will take this out, throw it away, and I will dispose of it in a paper or a plastic bag, and then I will throw it away that way. But yeah, that worked. Our brush is nice and clean. Oh yeah, nice and clean. Look at that. Love it. This one's a weird brush, but at least it's clean. We had a lot of gook on there, but she's clean, so it works. So yes, your girl's going to use that for not only my alcohol, but also my brushes. So what'd you guys think about that? Hi Sigma, hi Yashi, hi Valerie, hi Prince, hi Josephine. Hello. Hello. What am I doing? Well, I just did something with monomer. I do nails. This is a nail channel. I kind of do a little bit of everything. I do DIY. I do acrylics. I mix glitter. I mix acrylics. I do 3D art. I do aqua nails. I do all kinds of stuff, but mainly geared towards around nails, guys. I was just showing you. We just had a haul for the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, y'all. So, I'm just going to clean this off real quick. Do you guys want to see if those pigments that I got work? And then I'll let you go for the night. Sugar, I love your vids. Your last short. Those. Aw, thanks, Stephanie. I remember seeing your comment. How are you? I'm glad you liked them, though. I'm glad you loved them. I was mad because they shrunk, but I guess you really couldn't tell that they shrunk, though, honestly. So, I guess I'm grateful for that. Alright. Alright, just making sure I clean this off so it's not sticky. And we're going to set this over here on my... Excuse me. Set that over there. We got our brush. Put him away. Alright, what do you guys think? You guys want to see if those work? Yeah? Oops. Alright, let me put these away real quick. What did you guys think? I thought that was pretty good. Did you guys like the demonstration? I don't know if I was very good at the demonstration, but I had fun doing it. Hi, Dustin. How are you? Thanks for coming, everybody. Alright, let's see if these chrome powders work. Now, I don't have my chrome matte yet, but I do have my glossy top coat, so let's just use that. Alright, let's grab... Ooh! Goodness! I got 3 swatch sticks. Here they are. So I'm going to top coat these, so that way we can use our chrome. Aww! Hi, Big Back, thanks! NZ. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm doing great. How are you? Oh my gosh, I love you guys. Look how goofy these look. If you're not familiar with them, they're supposed to be bigger than this, but that's okay. So we have a fuchsia pink. We have a nice copper. And then we have a red. So what we're going to do is we're going to use one of those eyeshadow sponges. We're going to use our finger. And then we're going to use a brush on one. Just to kind of give us an outline of like what works and what doesn't. So I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush. A more dense fluffy brush to be actual about it. Is it in here? You can take one of these little cylinder, like these things, and use, so I'll use that. And then I'll use a nice fluffy brush, and then I'll use my finger. Let me grab my fluffy brush real quick. If I can find, there it is. Should I use the applicator, guys, or should I just use my brush? This is not what I wanted. I want a dense brush. That's not what I wanted. Woo! My brushes are in here somewhere, guys. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Alright. So I have a nice, dense brush here. So we're going to use this brush. It's one of my favorite brushes, actually. And guess what? It's a makeup brush. But they're the best. So, we got that. Alright. We got our little silicone. And I was going to use my finger, but I told you we were going to use one of those things, didn't I? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get one of those. Cylinder, guys. Or not cylinder, but let's see how good this is, right? Hello, good night. Yay! It is 2:19 where I'm at. Hi, Sophia. Thanks for coming in. What up, everybody? I'm going to take a drink real quick before we put this top coat on. Alright. Here is our 3 tools that we will be using. A silicone guy, and then our little eyeshadow brush, and then this dense brush. If it doesn't work, I'll use my finger. So this is a glossy top coat from Britt Brat Nailed It. I love her products. They're one of my favorite products. I only work with a few companies, and she's one of them. Alright, so I'm going to add this glossy top coat. We're going to cure for a full 60 seconds. I'm going to put them in there all at the same time, though. I just got that everywhere. Just because I'm trying to do it fast. Alright, 1 left, y'all. Do any of you guys do nails that are in here? Do you like nails? Do you do nails? Do your girlfriends do nails? Alright. We got those guys done. Hi, Jack. Oh, awesome. Great. Sophia, I'm studying the nails. I go to learning, but I'm very much to practice and ideas. Well, that's great. I know you do, Chella. Everybody Flawlessly Unique Nails her name is Chetta. She does have a channel. Make sure you go and check her out. The baddie Valera. I think I said that right. If I didn't, my apologies. I want to be a nail tech when I grow up. That's great. Dustin, I hope yes, I understand, Sophia. Christy, hello. Allie the baddie, what up? Good night from the U.S. You're welcome, love. Lily Jordan. Thanks. Hi, Marissa. I think I said your name wrong, right? Alright, so these guys are done. I put them in for a full 60. Alrighty, so I did get these at the Dollar Tree. So does everybody who is in here know where the Dollar Tree is? Or what it is? Alright, look at this, baby. She's beautiful. Alright, so we're going to use this thing that came with it. This is the first thing we're going to use. I'm actually going to use... Let's use this guy. I just realized there's a small and a big side. For the Dollar Tree, that's pretty nice. Alright, I'm actually going to use what's in the lid. Just to give us... But sometimes, don't you need it, like, sticky for it to stick, though? It's starting to stick. Kinda, sorta. So I should just leave it tacky, though, right? Well, that didn't work, y'all. Yeah, I left it in too long. Alright. I left it in too long. Yes, It is. Do you have a channel? Or I don't have Facebook. Yo, I think my Pookie is crying or sad. I'm on call. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I speak English more or less, but no worries. Thanks. We're just trying to see how well this pigment works. But I think I wonder if it'll work better on matte, y'all. Like, better with a sticky surface. So, I'm just gonna put another one on. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got all 3 of these from the Dollar Tree today. Alright, I'm going to put another layer of this on, but I'm only going to cure it for a few seconds. So it's still kind of sticky. And let's see what that does. You did say... Okay. I was hoping so. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I do lives every... I go live almost... Well, I've been live almost every day so far. I go live a lot, you guys. But I do nails. Oh, there we go. That's what it was. So when I'm chroming, when you're chroming like that, you don't want to put it in too much or it just won't work. Oh, look at that color. And I'm using my glove. I forgot, guys. I forgot. No biggie, though. That is a pretty color, though. Let's dust her off, though. See where that looks cool. Does that not look cool? That's where it came up off the nail. That looks cool. I don't know if you guys can tell. Look. It almost looks like bubbles or something. But that's a pretty color. That's very nice. Very nice. So it works with my glove. And you have to make sure that you only put it in for like a couple seconds. Putting it in. And then I'm going to clean my brush like this. Just to make sure I get all the pigment out of it. Okay. That's the fuchsia. Hi, Jaquilla. Aww. Probably would hold better than glossy. No. Hi, Lily. I am not a nail tech, guys. I'm just a nail enthusiast that have learned. I have learned all this on my own over the years. Okay. So, just know I am not a nail tech, everybody. Alright, so we're going to do the red, but this time we're going to use the brush. So, let me put another coat on this. Put it in for about 5 seconds. And then anytime you do this and you only put it in for a little bit, you want to put it back in for a full cure, everybody. Especially if they're on your nails. We don't want no allergies. Always wear your gloves. All the good stuff. Alright, let's do this one. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at that, everybody. Holy crap. Oh, I love that. That is so pretty. Oh, almost left it in too long. Have you tried the bubble hack with acrylic? Like, what do you mean, the bubble hack with acrylic? It is... Oh, your favorite color's green? Mine's purple. Alright, well, let's go back to using this guy. This one is so pretty. Holy crap, let's see if I put it in too long. I did. Again. It's working a little bit, but I did put it in too long. I was too busy looking at the comments. So when you do that, it just rubs right off. Alright, let's do this again, guys. So this time I'm going to go inside. Good grief. Alright, 5 seconds, everybody. Don't let me forget it's in there. Ugh. Thanks, Chella. Yes, I do my own. This is my channel. I do all of my own nails. All the good things. Alright, so let's see if this works. There we go. Can you guys see okay? Hopefully. Ooh, this is actually really good pigment, you guys. Chrome pigment, however you want to say it. It actually is really nice. It's not coming off either. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it'll come off in certain areas. But no, it's not. That's pretty. My top coat's coming off, but that is actually really pretty. So they are really nice. Really nicely, like, you know? Look at that. Pretty. That's what it looks like on the other side, but don't look at the other side because it's not accurate. Look at this side. Alright, so that's with this guy. We've used my finger. So let's use the brush and see what that does with these chromes. Chromes are pretty much the same, but not all chromes are created equal. Just know that. These are full. I'm liking that they're full though, you know? For the dollar store, that's pretty good for the dollar store. So that means that brand Tony is pretty decent. You know what I mean? That they're actually not skimping out on product like all these other places do. Which is great. Alright, 5 seconds. We go in the clock. Hi, Kim! It's the middle of the night. It is, well, 8:30. Oh, it's 8:30 for you. Yay! Imagine my surprise. I know, right? Okay. Let's see if we can get this to work. Alright, we're going to take our brush. I got these pigments at the Dollar Tree, everybody. Look at the sparkle on that. Oh, this one might just be my favorite, guys. This is with a brush. Okay. Okay. So with a brush, you're really going to waste more than anything. But if you keep rubbing, then it keeps getting, you know, nice and chrome-like. Just got to keep rubbing, though. For the most part. But I'm going to use my... Alright. So, I mean, the brush and that worked. But my finger... Your finger works the best on these. But these are the colors. I could probably do a second one... more or less, because this one I really put in for like 2 seconds and I put these in for too long. But for the majority part, this is what they look like. These are the colors. And you can keep it at the sparkly that it is, or you can rub it in fully and get that nice, sleek chrome look. But these all came from the Dollar Tree, guys. Go check your nearest Dollar Tree and see if they have these colors. Maybe they have a different color. But gosh, are they beautiful. Yeah, I had a little Dollar Tree haul, so, I'm glad you're here, Kim. What is your favorite detail to do on nails? Ooh, that's a good question, guys. So you put a base of white and don't let it dry yet, then add, oh, that. Oh, okay. I thought you meant, like, actual bubbles. Okay, let me close this real quick, y'all. So, yeah, I have done that. I have a short. I didn't show me doing the bubbles on a short, but my C nails, I do have a short on my C nails that I made. Oh, we were supposed to use this guy. I forgot. Oh, well, that's okay. Let me turn my light back on, guys. So, for anybody new that is coming in, I got these from the Dollar Tree. They actually work great. I like them a lot. Let's put these guys away. Let me move this out the way. Alright, so Kim, my love, I got these little, cases, and we just did like a little glitter organization. We put our little embellishments in there. We did our flowers, our real flowers, and then we also did like our paper flowers and stuff. We did my big, thick glitters and put them all in here, and then we did these guys. The big, thick plastic ones. And I'm going back to get more so we can organize even further. So, yeah, I'm so excited. I love these. I can't believe I got all this at the dollar store. Like this right here. Mwah. Let me show you what else I got really quickly. What did I do with it? Oh. Hold the phone. So I got these cool charms from the dollar store as well, you guys. I just want to show anybody new coming in. I got these at the dollar store, and they're so cool. And maybe your dollar store will have different ones. I don't know. But we have some turquoise, and we have some guitars. Look. We got, I got 2 packs, so it comes with 3. But we have our sun-looking star thing. We have 2 guitars, and then we have the turquoise. Aren't those cool? That is from the Dollar Tree. The brand is called Tony's Cosmetics. I absolutely love Tony's brand. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that they are on Instagram as well, Facebook, X, all the good stuff. But yeah, they come out, and these are actually form-fitted to your nail. Hold on a sec. As you can see, this one kind of goes at an angle, so it sits right up on your nail, so it doesn't come off. My glove's kind of in the way, but look at this. It sits right flat on the nail, and you don't have to worry about it, like, coming up off your nail, so that's freaking perfect. So, yeah, I got those from the Dollar Tree. These came from the Dollar Tree as well. Look. So, yeah, these were the two other ones I thought I was going to find. But, yeah, these and the charms I just showed you. These 3 crones. These storage boxes, which are the bomb. I'm going back to get more. I'm just going to buy the whole thing. And then, I think that was it, guys, right? And then I tried my little nail hack. Or our monomer hack. So, I did an alcohol hack with a sponge to get like glitters and all that to help our brush. And then I also did one with monomer, and I put one in here. But my recommendation is to take them out when you are done either doing a full set or whatever. Do not leave it in here. Take it out, clean it out, and make sure, you dispose of it properly. I will do that after we're done. But yeah, we did that tonight, guys. I had a blast. Thank you all so much for being here with me. So late at night as well. Yes, I hope so. I love long nails. Hi, Jamma. Is it just me? Is it laggy? I don't know. Hopefully not. Red Pan, hello. Sorry, Paco, hello. Could you show them if they are not hard to find? My long nails? Is it just me or is it laggy? What are you doing? Organized. Yeah, organized. It was pretty nice. You should actually make some rock and roll. Listen. That is great because I'm going to do that. I've been talking about it for months, and I'm going to actually do a really cool band. And the fact that I found those guitars, I don't have any music notes. I really would like music notes, but that's a great idea. Thank you so much for saying that. Do you like long? I love long nails. Anything from 2XL and up, mainly 3XL, 4XL, and 5XL are my favorites, and I love making super, super long nails. Have a great relaxing night. Sleep well. Have a great week, Kim. Thank you so, so much. Hey, I'm back. Hello, Jillian. And I opened my Chrome. I don't know if you remember me. I do remember you from earlier. Well, mine's not laggy, but awesome sauce. I love it. How did your Chrome go? But yeah, we did 3 different ways of doing Chrome as well. So yeah, that's everything that we did tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment what your favorite part was. If it was just hanging out and chatting. If you actually found something, pleasantly nice about tonight. We're going to be going live again, but we're actually going to be doing a full set of nails. So stay tuned for that. Check my community post, my community board. That's where I put everything, guys. All right. Bye, Chetta. Thank you so much, girly. Thanks, Kim. I love you. I hope you all have an amazing... Thank you, Jillian. I hope you all have an amazing rest of the night. Aw, thank you. Hi, Bramble. Bye, Bramble. Thanks for being here, babes. I love you guys. I will see you on the flip side. And we'll be live again soon. Ta-ta. See you later. Bye. Have a great night, everybody. Bye, Ashley. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Sleep well or have a blessed day. Toodaloo.